This time around, I was like, I want to go as a guest and I want to show up. I want to get interviewed and I want to be wearing like the top gown or outfit and just, you know, see if I could do it, because I've never done that. So of course, someone like me, I was able to get in because I have a little bit of status and background. So my experience with getting a fashion show pull, I told them that, you know, Fashion Week is coming up in LA. I have 2 events I'm attending, Art Hearts and another fashion show I got invited to. And they said, great, we can give you 3 choices so you can get 3 different looks. So step 1, if you're looking to get a fashion show pull, usually showrooms, let's use Los Angeles for example, because that's where I lived for 6 years off and on, and I've done a fashion pull in that city. Alright, so if you're looking to get a fashion show pull, usually you have to be somebody who is either an influencer, a celebrity, or somebody who's getting into a red carpet event to promote the fashion clothing that you're wearing, or you got invited and then you want to look nice. So you usually approach showrooms and ask them about a pull. Usually write them an email. You can contact them directly on the cell phone, or you can email them with a proposal asking them if you could get a pull, how does it work, what are the requirements, and so on. And so it's right before New York Fashion Week. It's still Los Angeles Fashion Week. So I was like, okay, I always go to these fashion shows, but I go as press, as media, and I cover the events as for online radio or blogging, because that's something that I've always done.
Alan Fox Band, and you're listening to Miriam Talk Radio.
Hello, my name is Wink Martindale, and this is
Sandy Martindale, and
you're listening to Miriam Talk Radio.
So on this next clip, I'm just showing you my Instagram handle when I did the showroom pull for the Art Hearts fashion show in LA, and I did a photo shoot with my celebrity photographer friend to blog about the next day. So this time around, I was like, I want to go as a guest and I want to show up. I want to get interviewed and I want to be wearing like the top gown or outfit and just, you know, see if I could do it, because I've never done that. So of course, someone like me, I was able to get in because I have a little bit of status and background. So I approached this showroom that I randomly found. I actually approached several showrooms, but this one in particular, I contacted them online. I found them on the internet and I called directly and I spoke to the lady named Brittany, and she was the one running the showroom. So I explained to her who I am, what I've done. I gave her my social handles and she went check me out, and then some hours later she contacted me back and she said, sure, we would love to work with you. We can get you some pulls if you like, about 3 outfits, and let's set up an appointment. You can come in, get a pull. So my experience with getting a fashion show pull was very exciting. I've never had one before, and I have been gifted before, like clothes and things like that at events, but I've never done an actual showroom pull until this past last year. So I was ecstatic because I had never done a showroom pull. So I went in and did a pull for the first time. Before you prepare to contact a showroom, make sure you have all your eggs in your basket lined up and ready to go. Make sure you have your social media, it's looking good, you have fashion type photos, you look like you're good at, let's just say if you're someone who's new, make sure you have a lot of good pictures. Quality is key on your Instagram, because the first thing they're going to do is want to see your social media handles. So they're going to go straight to your Instagram and search and check everything you've done. They're going to try to find out what you've been involved with, who are you, what you bring to the table, all kinds of things. So just make sure you have good pictures, quality and on point, and most of your pictures should be fashion related. So even if that means you just taking selfies or having a photo shoot of yourself out in the park or somewhere, and just have a lot of good quality pictures on your feed, that's what they want to see, because they are giving you free clothes to shoot in, and expose their companies or the companies that are in their showroom. All right, so with red carpet event I did. So I actually did an event in Malibu for publicist that I've been working with for years. She was like my best friend. I met her back in the days when I was in broadcasting school. She picked me up as an intern for her company, and I've been knowing her for over, I want to say 7 or 8 years. So in the beginning, I used to be her red carpet assistant. Like, I would go out with her clients, because she's a publicist. So I'd go out with her clients, all her celebrity talent, and I would walk them and escort them onto the red carpets. So that's how I started off with her. So let's fast forward to 2019. So I went to one of her events, and she had a, was it an Oscar retreat? Yeah, she had an Oscar retreat party, and she had a list of clientele that showed up, and I went out as press to cover her event so that I could blog about it the next day. So as I went out, I got all my camera, everything, all my equipment ready to go. I went out and I shot some of the footage, and she had other photographers there as well. And I got to meet a lot of wonderful people, and there happened to be a lady there that was a fashion designer. She brought all her clothes, and there were so many celebrities there, and she was giving a lot of clothing out for them to wear and to post on their social media. And at the end of everything, when I was done working, I walked around, had some bites and some snacks and some drinks, and I introduced myself to her and let her know I was part of the press at the event. And she was like, "Oh, nice." And I just happened to be looking at her clothes, and I was like, "I really like this top. It's very cute. How much, what are your prices?" and things like that. And she offered me the outfit. She's like, "Oh, you can have it as long as you post it on your socials and everything, and I will give it to you." So it just went from there. That was actually my first official, I guess you want to say, pull of getting clothing, actual clothing, and that was really fun. So after she gave me the clothing, I went out and I shot with it in Malibu right before I left that event. I actually put it on and went out on the streets of Malibu, like in front of these little swanky restaurants, and sat down and took some pictures, and then I tagged her and posted them on my Instagram the next day, which was really fun. And the outfits she had were so pretty. She had a lot of cute clothes. So that was my official first, I guess you want to say, kind of a pull, but through an event. And then usually when you're going for pulls from fashion showrooms, most of these people that get these fashion pulls are celebrities, of course, or influencers that have been in the game for a while that are into fashion, and they always get free clothes, or they want to post about clothing, things like that. Really good quality pictures, fashion type style, lifestyle pictures, so that they can see what you've done. They need to know a little bit more about you, your connections, and all that stuff. So I approached one particular brand out in Los Angeles, and I let them know, "Hey, I'm an online radio personality. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I've let them know the events I've done in the past, people I've been connected with, just things like that, And I also let them know I'm a blogger and I have Instagram." So I gave them all my information. They checked me out, and then later on that evening, emailed me back letting me know they're very interested and excited to work for me. Letting me know they're very interested and excited to be working with me. So I replied back, "Yes, I would love to come in, make an appointment, and do a pull." I told them that, Fashion Week is coming up in LA. I have 2 events I'm attending, Art Hearts and another fashion show I got invited to. And they said, "Great, we can give you 3 choices, so you can get 3 different looks from whatever companies you want." And so I went into the showroom and did my pull. I've never officially been into a showroom until that day, and it was really exciting. It was a great experience. Things like that just make you grateful to be able to get free clothes and wear them and do blogging posts about them and things like that. And at the time, I was a blogger, so I was able to blog about my experiences and all that stuff. So I blogged about the whole week and all the red carpet events I attended, the outfits I wore, the company and brand of the dress and the skirt and the blouse that I received. And then after the event, you can continue to work with them if you want to. You know, a lot of stuff happened to me during that time, so I wasn't able to continue working with them. I actually haven't done any more pulls since that time. I ended up leaving LA. I had some personal issues that I was dealing with. I left LA. Something went wrong with my Instagram. I'm not sure if somebody was trying to break into it or whatever. I left Instagram alone for a while, and then I came back to it. I was just jumping back and forth for a while, trying to kind of get my head straight, like what I want to do during this time. So, you know, and then now here we are, fast forward almost a year later, and I really haven't had a chance to do anything more. I actually was looking forward to trying to get into Coachella this year, and getting the showroom pool and all that stuff, but you know, everything has changed right now with what's going on in the world. So you know, there's not really much going on in the fashion world as of now, but in future time, if you are very interested in doing showroom pools, these are the steps that you need to take. So I hope this video gave you some information, and I hope it inspires somebody who's coming in the fashion world, trying to learn about the fashion industry, how to get fashion show pools, how to do red carpet and fashion show events, things like that. So if there's any questions or any comments you'd like to say to me, just comment below, let me know. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell for future uploads. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.